Now, the world of music.
Yo.
When was the choice that you knew that this was going to be it? I'm going to do this professionally.
When I was 17, so I was grade 12. When I was 17, it was one of the darkest times in my life. I just got expelled from school.
You too?
Yeah, I did. Yep, got expelled from school. Nearly 2 weeks. I got expelled on the last day of term 1, so I had 2 weeks holidays to make a big decision in my life whether I was going to throw away 17 years of or 12 years of education when I can complete that within 6-7 months, or I'm going to go and get a full-time job and just start working. So I made a decision to go back to school and just worked hard, and I had a principal, Matt O'Henlon, Mr. O'Henlon, who strongly believed with what my passion was with music, but like wanting to finish school and education as well. So when I had got the call that I'd passed all my assessments and I got the green light to go to formal, I went to formal, and then the next day the principal, something significant was happening at our school which they needed an ABC interview done by our principal, and they had asked if the producer from ABC asked if they could speak with one of the students. So Mr. O'Hanlon thought of me to come along and perform as well. So he shouted breakfast that morning, and we were at some fancy cafe talking with Steve Austin from ABC. And Steve then asked, well, can you play a bit of guitar for us? And I started playing guitar, and I'm playing on national radio this morning. So I just had my formal last night. I've just woken up and now I'm on radio the next day. So I kind of felt like a bit of a superstar. Yeah, because I just won like comedian of the class the night before at our formal. So it was pretty cool. So I felt like I was like in my Chris Tucker vibes. So I started.
Jamone, man.
Yeah, Jamone Lee, Jamone Pat. Yeah. So I was on that high, just in full positivity, and once I received like a lot of likes on my page, because I got told to make a page during the year to reach out, I got like something like 1,000 likes that same day. So I was like, wow, this is pretty awesome. Like, people like, oh, well done, Chris, or wow, we'd love to see you perform live. Can someone tell me where this kid's performing next? That was one of the comments. And I thought to myself, well, I'm just in a cafe. I just played on radio. Like, well, why do you want to know where I'm performing next? Like, I don't even know what I'm doing next. I just had like, how are you going to comment that on my page? And it was at that moment I realized that, okay, music, this is something that I'm using to express my emotions and to really connect with other people. So I started to work more on my guitaring, and 2 years later I had composed my first song and started singing. I sounded like a horse at first, but it gradually got better, and I'm still learning as I sit here today. And it was at that moment that I realized that this is something that I really enjoy, and this is something that I can have a lot of drive in, working towards achieving goals.
Wow, that's a profound, I would call them crucible moments, man. From there's a point that you got expelled, and then you made a pivotal choice to go back and really put it hard. Like this is what I want to articulate and get across now to our listeners out there. Like in that moment, there's one things where you can just accept what it is and go, or you can really stay focused and say, okay, let's do this again. Let's see where we can go. And the outcome was that being expelled to making that choice to being asked by your principal to be the student.
Come speak on radio.
Who knows what outcomes comes from your decisions, right?
100%. And I think even under the greatest pressure, you've got to make critical decisions. But sometimes you've got to think about yourself, because at the end of the day, all you've got is yourself. And I think after having a tough 6-7 months of going up and down with dealing with stuff within my community at that time and personal issues, I still made a wise decision to follow my heart and complete Year 12. And one of the greatest moments in my life, I think, was just walking on stage to grab my Year 12 certificate and just having that photo with my principal. I was like, wow, like it's actually done, and seeing my name on that piece of paper to certify I've completed it.